Welcome back. Today I'll be showing you the crop harvester from IC2. So what you'll need is the crop harvester, of course. So if I quickly show you the recipe. So for the crop harvester, you're going to need 3 crops, 2 shears, 1 basic machine case, a chest and 2 electric circuits. And the crop analyzer, which you will need for this thing to work, is the following: an electric circuit, a piece of glass, 2 insulated copper cable and 4 redstone. Not too hard to come by. So what you want to do is place your crop harvester down and then mow out an area where you want it to farm. But before you do that, what you're going to need to do is place your crops down just like so. You have to place these down, then place your crops inside. But you can place it like that, or you could do it in the middle like that, and that will allow them to crossbreed. And just note, these crops have to be placed on farmland. So as you can see, I've got some crops already in set up here. The first time you do this, they will be unknown seed bags, and basically you'll need to scan them through the crop analyzer 3 times. But we'll get to that in a minute. Anyhow, so what we want to do is place my back box down. Bang! And now if we place the crop analyzer in here, any second now, this should get harvesting. Oh yeah, there you go. And just so you know, if we put an injection upgrade in here, there you go, it's now automatic output to an adjacent chest, which is just here. There you go. And the great thing is, you don't need to worry about replanting, which is fantastic, but it does grow at its own speed. But if you want it to grow a bit quicker, you can use the crop monitor, but that'll be a video for another day. And just a note to bear in mind that if you're thinking of using bone meal, as you can see, it does not work, so you can't grow them quicker, but that'll be another video. And just like I said, the first time you plant your crops, they will turn into unknown seed bags, and then what you're going to want to do is get your crop analyzer out of here, and for like this seed bag, we'll use for example, even though it's already been done, what you're going to want to do is scan it once. It will give you the growth, scan it twice, give you the grain, and then scan it 3rd time to get the last lot. That will tell you its growth, so it's a tier 2, and how long it will take. And just some notes to note about the crop harvester. Each seed bag will need to be scanned 3 times, just like I said in the crop analyzer. Note, this is a low powered machine, so if you try use an MFE or MFSU, it's going to blow up. And the total area that I have tested it in is an 11 by 11 by 3 area. So you could have 3 rows of 11 going straight up by 3 wide. So I hope that has helped you in learning about this crop harvester. One more thing to note, that as far as I'm aware, you cannot place upgrades in here. The only upgrade you can place in is the injection upgrade, so you can't overclock it to make it quicker. Oh, look, it outputted. Oh well. So if you wanted to crossbreed, you'd have to put it in the middle here, just like that, and then it will crossbreed into a different plant, which would be great. You know, you could turn a carrot and a potato together. And one thing to note about potatoes is that the crop harvester will harvest them in time, because you know if you leave them too long, they generally turn into poison potatoes, and well, that's no good for nobody, is it? So yeah, so I hope you've learned something on the crop harvester. As always guys, until next time, sit tight.